That required a lot of running up a lot of stairs to try and get them in time so that we didn't have to stop the show. Hi, I'm Caitlin Brogan and I'm a principal dresser at Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. My job is to mainly look after Albus and Scorpius and all of their costume changes and everything they do. So they are my main boys. I have a couple changes with some other people sometimes, but they have so many costume changes themselves that I'm with them pretty much the whole shows. I spend most of my time running around backstage or quick change rooms like this one, or substage. I'm meeting the actors as they come off to change them into their next outfits. It also includes maintenance of the costumes. It's our job to make sure they're all there at the start of each show, to preset quick changes in different places and have everything ready for them. You kind of become a bit of a listening ear for your actors as well. Because you're the one that's on the spot doing the quick change. If something goes wrong with the costume, you need to be able to fix it or find a way to fix it so the show doesn't stop. You are your actor's kind of first point of call for a lot of things. So when they're coming off and they're doing a quick change, if they've injured themselves or something, they're usually asking you, I need a plaster, or I need a heat pack, or a cold pack or something. And so you're trying to do that as well as then communicate to stage management or whoever about what the actor has said as they've come off stage before rushing back on. When you first come in, it's mostly checking you've got the correct costumes for the correct actors in the right places. Once you've ticked all that off, we then have to do our preset. So that requires different laundry baskets in different places, whether you need towels or not, presetting for quick changes, so laid onto chairs. We have a lot of chairs in stage right. Everyone will have laid out on their chairs in layers the costumes as we need them. Checking in on the boys, seeing that we've got all of that they need as well, because we have to have their mic belts and underwear and socks and all that sort of stuff as well. So this here is my dresser's pouch. You put this on at the start of the show and you wear it the whole day long. It has everything you need in it for anything that might go wrong or anything that the actors might want. The main thing is you want like these safety pins in here, which you put on inside out so they don't catch on costumes. These here are like just elastics, but they're useful if there's a shoelace break and you need an instant fix. You can slide that onto the foot and hold the shoe in place. I have sanitizer in it. It's got spare elastic for laces. Smints. Actors always want smints. Shoehorns, a head torch. Invest in a head torch, especially one that can do red light, because red light is not as harsh on stage from the wing, which means you are more likely to be able to use it. It's really fun and challenging on a show like this with the two parts, because you have to stay switched on the whole day because you're not just repeating the same show twice. It's definitely the hardest show I've worked on in terms of the demand of the dresser. A funny memory. I have a lovely one of Tom Grant, the time he had an underdressed part of his costume. He'll never miss a thing on stage, he's a stunner, but he had forgotten a piece of his costume. I'll never forget him coming down, we're getting to the quick change and he's about to go swimming, and suddenly we realize he does not have his swimming trunks on. That required a lot of running up a lot of stairs to try and get them in time so that we didn't have to stop the show to get him in his costume and into the water. He also gave me a lot of fun with putting on the wrong coloured jumpers. Many a missed moment of nearly being sorted into the wrong house or or unsorted. I came in through study. You don't have to have studied to get into this industry. I'd say panto was how I got in. So even though I had a lot of experience in New Zealand, I'd worked on operas there and film and TV and plays and stuff. When I first came here, my first thought was I need to get something from this country on my CV. Pantos is a good time to get experience because they're all over the country and there's an influx of them. So like there's an influx of work for dressers. It means that you're getting an idea of what it is and you can be introduced to it, shown the job, and then that gets something on the CV. And then when it comes to moving to the West End, I just printed off a lot of CVs and I wrote individual cover letters for each show and I dropped them all at stage doors. You know, if you see an ad and you're not sure, just write to them, explain your interest in it, explain your interest in clothing maybe, or whatever it comes from, your interest in dressing. But yeah, that's how you kind of approach it.